The Steelers fucking suck, man. They fucking suck. It's 3:39 in the fourth quarter right now. It's 30-6. Nico Collins just scored that touchdown on Pat Pete. But Pat Pete's not the problem. The problem is Matt Canada, numero uno, numero dos, Levi Wallace. Why the fuck do you have Joey Porter Jr. making play after play after play when he's on the field, and you guys continue to play Levi Wallace? It's asinine, man. Levi Wallace is fucking trash. Matt Canada is trash. Fire him after this game. Fire him. I know Kenny Pickett got hurt, but there was no offense prior to this. Jalen Moore just fumbled, returned for a touchdown. I like Jalen Warren, but I think today proved that Najee Harris is RB1. Everybody who wants to claim that Jalen Warren's RB1, no. If I'm not mistaken, that's Jalen Warren's second fumble, but one was recovered by the Steelers. The only person that I can claim had a good day today is Najee Harris, 22. So only one. Everybody else shit the bed. Everybody else shit the bed. You good?
Huh?
You good?
Yeah, who are you talking to?
Myself. This team is not good. This is not a good football team. The Houston Texans ran our ass. It's got to be, what, 37-6 now? Another thing, Mike Tomlin. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're down. I don't remember what the score was. It was like 17-6, I think it was. Something like that. And it's 4th and 1, and you go for it and you didn't get it. If you kick the field goal, you're down by one possession. You go for it. You let Matt Canada call the play, and it's 4th and 1, and you're going to pass the ball. Kenny Pickett gets sacked. Kenny Pickett gets injured. Just fucking run the ball if you're going to go for it. Or kick the field goal. You're down by one possession. I just said that only one person had a good game, and that was Najee. Chris Boswell had a good game. This team infuriates me, man. They infuriate me. Changes need to be made now. You guys just got blown out by the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans kicked y'all's ass with a bunch of players injured. Najee, good game, Najee. I am proud of your commitment. Whenever all the Steeler Nation and the world outside of Steeler Nation is talking cash shit about you, you showed up. Chris Boswell, you showed up. Nobody else showed up. I can't say a good thing about anybody else. And it baffles me that Levi Wallace continues to be on the field. He has by far... I know he had 2 interceptions last week. One was in garbage time. But he was still getting burnt last week. Devontae Adams had like 2 million catches. No, realistically, he had like 10 at least for like 140 yards. Yeah, I know he got the 2 picks. But that dude is awful. Levi Wallace is awful. And on the big play by Singletary that happened in the fourth quarter, if you look at what happened on the edge, Levi Wallace missed the tackle. So not only is he getting burnt, but he's missing tackles on the edge. This team infuriates me, man. They're not good. They're not good. And the players, they have good players, minus Levi Wallace. This is a coaching problem. This is a Matt Canada problem. And it's a Mike Tomlin problem. And I love Mike Tomlin, but this is absolutely a Mike Tomlin problem. I've been saying put Broderick Jones in. Dan Moore went down. Broderick Jones is in. I need to go back and look at his tape because I don't really know how he played, but Dan Moore has not been good. Joey Porter Jr. has been great. And Levi Wallace has been awful. And you still continue to play Levi Wallace. I get Joey Porter Jr. is a rookie, but man, he's clearly the better player. Clearly. And what are you going to do by the OC, man? Matt Canada. This man shouldn't even be a college coordinator. And you got him calling plays and drawing up plays for your offense. What are you going to do about that, man? I know they kept him this year because they didn't want to stifle Kenny Pickett's development, but he's gone backwards. So what are you guys doing, man? What are you doing? Fire Canada, bench Levi Wallace for Joey Porter Jr., play Keanu Benton more, start Joey Porter Jr. It's not hard to see. I don't know the X's and O's of football. I'm not like a smart football guy, but even I can see that. I can see that watching the game. Houston Texans raped the Pittsburgh Steelers today. This is the first game of the year that the Pittsburgh Steelers were favored in. And it was an away game. It wasn't even home. Dameon Pierce was averaging like 2.5 yards a carry prior to this game. And you guys let him run all over you? This team is not good, man. This team is not good. And it starts with coaching. We know this team has talent, man. It starts with coaching. And the coaches just feels like they care about their ego more than they care about winning. It's god awful, man. It's god awful, and I'm pissed. And I'm praying to God that this is a wake-up call for them. I'm praying to God. Art Rooney, man, please, for the love of God, say, Mike Tomlin, hey, I know Matt Canada was your guy, but this motherfucker ain't cutting it. Hey, Mike Tomlin, I know this Levi Wallace dude was your guy, but this dude is not fucking cutting it. It's goddamn lantern flies. If you're in Pittsburgh, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm pissed, man. If you're a Steelers fan, you should be pissed. And you should, honestly, like, boycott this team. Boycott this team. Do not go to a game. Do not comment on the Steelers' social media. If you want to comment on Steelers media, like DK, Pittsburgh Sports, All Steelers Talk, Chris Carter, any of those guys, man, do that because they're working their asses off. But the Steelers' personal social media team, don't engage with them. If you do end up going to a game, chant bench with Levi Wallace, fire Matt Canada, because this team. How do the fans seem to know more than the fucking coaching staff? The Texans? You're gonna let the Texans rape you? I know they fucked up the Jaguars last weekend, but that was the Jaguars doing. The Jaguars are turning the ball over, letting a fullback return a kickoff for a touchdown, fumbling, dropping passes, interceptions. The Jaguars looked like the better team last weekend against the Houston Texans. It was just mistakes that fucked them up. The Texans looked like the Dolphins against the Denver Broncos last weekend. They bullied the Steelers, man. They fucked the Steelers up. There was not one point in the game I was like, oh, the Steelers look like the better team, but they're losing. Levi Wallace is absolute dog shit. Dog shit, man. I know this is not what you guys wanted to hear, and I'm fucked up, but this is just my personal thoughts, and I feel like this is the truth, man. I'm pissed. And I hope you are too, and I hope they are too. Like the San Francisco 49ers dog walking the Steelers. They're the 49ers, man. The 49ers. They're a good team. The Houston Texans are not that. They're not a good team. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, man. I was gonna say, if you like this video, hit the like. If you want to subscribe, fuck all that, man. I don't care if you like this video. I don't care if you subscribe. Boycott what the fuck the front office and the coaching staff is doing. Because this is awful, man. It's fucking awful. I hope better days are ahead in the near future, man. But hey, anybody who listens, appreciate y'all. I'm sorry that this happened. Man, peace.